We are back, baby. We are back. We are back.
What a day, buddies. Everybody just walking around now. Just kicking in. My name is Rocky.
And I'm Aaron. That was a bunch of gibberish that you just spoke.
What is going on? It's been rainy the past couple of days, but it's been
awful.
75 degrees and sunny in my world. Hope everybody else had a good week. What about yourself? Took a good dump today? Did you talk to your grandma? Did you say a prayer? You beat your kids? All right. Other than that, you got anything you want to go over today, man?
All of those are necessary.
Every single one of them. It's mandatory. It's a requirement. It's how you get through your week.
The biggest thing that I was flabbergasted at, I don't know why this mic keeps, see what it's doing?
Just dropping on you and
It's
just
going
just
that way.
dangling. Yeah, that's why I was like, what's wrong?
I'm
with
gonna have to sit here
mic?
and hold
Because mine
this
was
thing.
doing the same thing.
Who's in here fudging with the mics, dude? Do you remember your grading scale when you were in, I don't know, I'll say middle or high school?
Yeah. Let me see. 100 to 93 was an A. 92 to a 85 was a B. 84 to a 75 was a C. 74 to 67 was a D. 66 0 was a F.
Right, exactly. And then they changed it, at least here in North Carolina.
They changed it everywhere. At least I want to say 10 years ago, maybe
to the 10-point scale,
Yeah,
where it was
which is weird.
100 to 90 is an A. Yeah.
Yeah, because my girl was telling me about that. I'm like, what are you talking about? 190 was the A. That's how you make kids retarded.
And it was right after I graduated. It was literally the year after the year I graduated high school that they were like, you know what? Let's make this easier.
Do you not know I would have been a valedictorian if
Oh.
100 to 90 was an A?
Yeah. Well,
What?
C's get degrees. I live by that. But
That's C's get degrees.
so the new grading scale for California public schools is off the rails. So 100. I'm gonna let you guess. 100 to what percentage do you think is an A on this new scale?
I said it all the time, man. 96 and up is weird. Y'all are way too offended, and y'all have no factual points whatsoever. Not even 96 and up, 94 and up. I got to take it down a little bit. 94 and up. And I don't know, we don't have any teachers no more. We just have babysitters, and a lot of the curriculum has been taken out of school because people are so offended. And now, as you can see, everybody here is mixtape rappers, trade school learners, or content creators. OnlyFans, YouTube, whatever the case may be. So I'm guessing that grading scale is probably dumbed down a lot because learning is completely gone in America. So I'm going to go 100 to 87.
Close. So an A is 100 to 84.
That is crazy.
A B is 84 to 64.
Before you continue, I just want to know if your kid is failing, you're a terrible parent.
I mean, there's
just no way around it. If your kid is failing school, he ain't even got to the C's yet, and we're already in the 60s. So it's just all like, yo, if your kid is failing any subject whatsoever, you are a terrible parent. You do not work with your kid. Your kid is 8 years old, still getting breastfed. He's still peeing himself. He cannot talk. He's going on 7 and can't tie his shoe. You are a terrible parent.
C, 64 to 44. A D is 44 to 24. 24 to 0 is, of course, an F. So, what?
Imagine being proud that you got a 46 on your chemistry test.
What if, going through school, I could have just got, I don't know, a 67 on everything and would have gotten a C?
You would have gotten a Yale.
Yeah. What,
You would have.
this is so ridiculous.
What? I have full ride scholarships because I average 67s.
Yeah, because, I mean, that's not going to translate from high school to college.
It's a 10-point quiz, and you miss 3, you're automatically at a D. But now you're telling me you're not even taking full tenths of a point now. Now we're doing fractions of it, a fraction of it, 0.2.
So yeah, if you were to take a, let's say like a 10-point test, you miss 3, you get a 70. That's a B.
That's crazy. So you could miss majority of the test and be okay.
Yeah, and still not get an F. You'd have to like
As long as you get
try.
as long as you get over 2, you're good.
You have to like try to get an F. You would have to literally get
Not show up and just not do your work, like just not do anything.
You could literally get 3 of them right and get a D out of a 10-question quiz.
That is ridiculous.
That absolutely blew my mind.
That is ridiculous. Like, if you go and take the SAT or the PSAT or whatever you're taking, or your GRE or, whatever test you're taking to go to the next level, whether it be being a teacher, going to college, anything, you're telling me signing your name, now you're halfway there? Because I know you get like 200 points for your name, 300 points for your name. So now it's like, oh, I'm halfway there now.
You got a C already? Yeah, you got a C on the SAT?
I'm already at a high F+. I'm Gucci.
Yeah, no.
I get 1 right. Now I'm at a D. We're straight.
I saw that, and that absolutely blew my mind.
That makes me really frustrated, man. Because when me and my girl got together, I was so adamant about my kids going to public school for the sake of just, survival tactics, mingling, diverse, you know what I'm saying? Just the whole understanding way of life and everything. And then on top of that, learning, because you actually have teachers that care.
Right.
Versus private school kids. I'm just saying. I mean, I never went to private school, but I got a lot of friends in private school, and my girls from private goes to private school basically all their damn life. And these kids are weird, man. These kids are weird. They're very antisocial. They don't have any personalities. They're in their own. It's like if you ever seen band geeks or band nerds. It's like just have a school just for them. That's what private schools act like. So
well, you just described School of the Arts. It's in downtown Winston. So
okay, so yeah,
it's just a bunch of theater kids.
And so it's just, I don't know. And I was so adamant about my kids going to public school just so he's not ashamed to be him. He doesn't care what anybody else think, because you throw your kids to the wolves, you get joked on. Apparently, ankle socks is not a thing no more.
I thought it was the other way around. I thought ankle socks were all the fad right now.
Nah, man, we're getting old, Brody. Nah, it's going around on TikTok.
You mean that my fashion trends are out?
It's going around TikTok and Facebook, man. Kids are getting bullied for wearing ankle socks.
I mean,
which is crazy, because I know if you pull up with some Nike Tech socks, like, it's going to be a no-go.
Do you think Nike Elite socks will make a comeback?
I mean, Nike Elites. I'm sorry, Nike Tech. Nike Elite socks. That's what I'm saying. It's going to be a no-go. And I remember having every pair in middle school.
Had to have every color combination.
Man, what? Had the red and whites, the red and blacks, the blue and whites, the orange and greens, the
black and whites. What? The blue and blacks.
Come on, man. It worked perfect with your Air Maxes.
I'm going to say match the shoes.
But yeah, it's not a thing no more. And so I just don't know what kids are going on nowadays. But now I'm just like how this grading scale is and how weird kids are, and just the disrespect and the no punishment as consequences from the parents, and then the random consequences you get from the authorities on the outside world of your household. I don't know, man. Maybe private school would be the best bet. So it's just all like they'll have a step ahead of everybody else, because it's like I feel like private schools are the only people that are really learning now.
I mean, maybe.
Because I mean, if you're paying to go to school, you better be learning something.
Yeah.
So it's just so like, I don't want to send my kid to somebody's academy or somebody's private school or whatever the case may be, and then they come home singing "Sexy Red." But then you telling me they don't have a 3rd grade reading level in the 11th grade.
Yeah, I mean, my mom's a teacher, or my mom's a school counselor at a school in Winston. And I hear her all the time talk about there's like kids that should be reading at like at least what is she? She's she in a middle school, or basically they're like, I don't remember if she's at a middle or elementary school, but basically they're like 3, 4, 5 grades behind what they should be, the level they should be reading at.
And kids don't care. And
can't spell their name, don't know.
It's embarrassing.
It's crazy.
It's embarrassing. Like, I got this homegirl or whatever, and her kids are like 8, talking about some, "Mommy, can we watch the video?" In my mind, I'm thinking like, oh, they want to watch a movie. Yo, put the movie on for them. Can we watch the video? You know, that's all they keep saying. Can we watch the video? Can we watch the
The
video?
video.
Yeah, you know, so I'm thinking they talking about a certain movie or whatever. Like, yeah, put it on for them. They gonna keep fiending, you know, go and put on some VeggieTales or something like that. No, YouTube. Are they not old enough to say YouTube?
Put on the
Are they not old
videos.
enough to put it on themselves? They're 8.
You just touch an app.
They're 8.
Well, it's literally as easy as it could possibly be to open
My cousin,
an app.
my cousin, by the age of 5, not only was she helping me out with ordering movies on demand, she had cooking shows at a certain time that she had to attend at 5.
She had her programs to get to.
Yeah, you know, like Hell's Kitchen coming on, and you got to press this button first, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Do you ever kind of miss cable?
Miss Cable?
Yeah, like just like I gotta be home by 7 to watch this,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
like really like tuning in.
I was about to say, I miss the nostalgic sense. I don't miss it to like, oh man, I wish the show still came on, or I wish it still filmed now, because I don't watch cable at all. I got all streaming sites, so I can just look it up and watch it.
Right.
But I do miss the nostalgic sense of like hurrying up and get home in at 4 to watch and 1 basketball or Pokemon or something like that.
Yeah.
And going to school the next day to talk about it with your boys.
And then if you like I remember when I was in like middle school, and I forget what day the new episode of Tosh.0 came out. Every week.
Yeah.
But if you missed it, you just didn't see it
until like Saturday,
until next
and it
week,
played
until the episode before the new episode next week.
Or you got to stay up like late because it'll air again at like midnight.
Yeah, you were just out of the loop if you missed it. And I kind of missed
new
that.
episodes of South Park, bruh. I used to catch them like clockwork, 10 o'clock.
Yeah, man, that was such a
great times, man. Great times.
Simpler times.
House was my show.
Never watched it.
Oh, you never watched House?
No.
Oh, you're not in the Med TV?
Nah.
Oh,
Not really.
You crazy, bro. I don't know. Maybe I like learning, and then House is a drug addict /
I do know.
doctor.
I was gonna say I do know like I think like the general gist of it.
Great show. Highly recommend it. I think I finally finished it 2 years ago.
Wow.
I watched it like at least 12, 13 times, but I'm terrible with shows. So it's just like I'll binge the crap out of it, and then if I get to like the last season or the last episode, I will not watch it. Because that's like confirming that it's over, and I don't want it to be over.
You're just like, no, it's never over.
Yeah, I don't want it to be over, man. That's probably why I don't ever go to funerals or nothing like that, too, because it's like I don't want to believe it. I just want to be like you're teleported in another dimension, and we'll meet up later. I don't want it to like officially be over.
Speaking of TV shows and other dimensions, real quick, what is the most confusing series? You know, like a Netflix series or a Hulu series or something. What show that you've watched has been like the most confusing, where like you just, if you look away for a second, like you don't know what's going on. You know what I mean?
Oh man, you probably don't know. You're a little too young, but you'll definitely like it. There's this movie that our parents probably grew up on, called Memento.
I've heard of it. I've never seen it though.
Awesome movie, but let me tell you, if you look away for like 3 seconds, you're gonna ruin the first like next hour of the movie.
Great.
Like it goes in like 3-minute increments, and then there's always a flashback, and the flashback is like going to start from the present event that you just watched before, if that makes sense.
So it's just back and forth.
But it goes further back. So if it's like, if I'm showing you picking up my phone, and I'm on the phone making a phone call, and it's just all like, what do you mean my son got kidnapped? Jesus Christ. And I go in the bathroom and I wash my face. But me washing my face will be me noticing something on my arm and just be all like, be prepared for a phone call. And then I'll walk in the studio and I'll sit down, and then I'll pick up my phone and I see the phone call. I'm like, what? What do you mean she's kidnapped? Yeah, so like every step of the way is like a note. But basically, this guy has short-term memory from like an accident or something that happened back in the day, and he's trying to find out who killed his wife. Once again, he has short-term memory.
Yeah, you can't get far with that.
So every time he has a clue, he tattoos it on him.
Oh.
So he just wakes up with different tattoos, and he repeats every step, every day, every second. Like,
wow.
Yeah, it's crazy. And everybody that's in his life knows he has short-term memory. So now he has to think like who's playing him and who's not. So then he'll have like random stuff on his arm. Don't trust Justin. And then Justin will walk in the door. And the next thing you know, there's no Justin was telling the truth. And it's just all like he's standing over Justin with a gun. It's like, oh, my bad. And it's like,
sorry, I had the wrong tattoo. I had to update my tattoo.
But it's really, really good. It's really good. But yeah, that's one of the movies I could think of. Like if you just turn your back for a second, you'll you'll miss everything.
I just watched. Have you heard of Three Body Problem on Netflix?
No.
Man, you talk about. Have you ever heard of Dark? That was on Netflix. It was a show about like time travel and stuff.
Oh, never mind. I'm thinking Vin Diesel.
No, you know me with Vin Diesel. If it's, I could care less if Vin Diesel exists.
He makes good movies, man.
But I watched this three body problem show. I binged it the other day. There's only 8 episodes, 1 season out right now. They're 45-minute long episodes.
Sure.
And basically it's all about like back in the 60s, this lady. I'm trying to make it as short and sweet as I can, but it's a very complex show. Basically, China in the 60s was trying to become the front runners of interstellar communication.
Oh, Jesus.
And so she one day gets a transmission from somewhere out in the universe that says, do not respond. If you respond, we will conquer.
I will not respond.
She then responds, of course.
Of course.
And she says like something along the lines of, how else are we going to save ourselves? Because she was just done. She was over like communist China, like the Communist Party. She was like, how else are we going to save ourselves? And so basically the whole show is about from that time in the 60s up until the current day, this alien whatever is literally on the way here, and they have figured out this way. There's certain people that are working that you don't know if like they're working with the aliens or against the aliens, and it's like it's a super complex show. I had to watch several videos about it because I liked it, but it was just like there's certain times where you're like, even because I didn't even look away, and there were times where I was going, what the hell is going on?
Man, I am not messing with any other life forms other than humanity because we barely understand us. So right. I'm not trying to reach nobody else.
We're still oohing and ahhing over that eclipse the other day.
I'm not trying to we don't even know if sewer people are real. So yeah,
sewer people.
I'm not, the lizard people religion.
Oh yeah.
I'm not. Nope. I'm good. I'm good. And then we over here playing with Ouija boards, but then
that's stupid.
But then you don't understand how to get rid of your lupus. But yet you're gonna sit there and call on.
But I'm gonna summon
somebody from the
demons.
other side.
Yeah.
There's even a whole movie. Have you seen Talk to Me?
No, but I want to.
Awesome movie.
It was only in theaters when it came out, right?
But I have a theory where if nobody talks about it, it's a great movie or a great show. But if everybody talks about it, it's ass.
I feel like I had heard a couple of people talk about it, and they all said that it was like actually like pretty freaky.
A couple of people. That's exactly.
That
means it's good.
And that's on
that means it's good. But when you hear everybody, oh man, it's so good. Oh, this movie's amazing. Oh, this is blah 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 blah. It's garbage. It's garbage. Get Out.
I'm trying to think of what movie. Hey, Get Out was fine. Okay.
Get Out was terrible.
Get Out was fine.
Get Out was
Us
terrible.
was like kind of mid, but Get Out was fine.
Anything Key and Peele touches is mid.
We know you hate Jordan Peele with and I guess Keegan Michael Key.
I don't like neither of them. But yeah, Talk to Me was really, really good.
I wanted to see it.
Really good. It's on Amazon.
It's on Amazon now. Do you have to buy it? Or
no.
Is it? Oh, really?
Because nobody talks about it.
Because I looked it up a while, not long after it came out, and at the time it said only in theaters.
I watched it like 3 times.
But I thought I saw it. I thought I saw that it was on it was like coming out on Amazon or something.
Yeah, it's out on Amazon. I watched it like 3 times. Ooh. I'm infatuated with the ending, man. That ending is so raw.
If it's free, I might watch that one.
Oh yeah, definitely.
After I edit this, I might watch that.
So what's one thing a lot of girls be hating on men and men be hating on women or whatever? So I hate always aiming for these battle of the sexist talk. But unfortunately, this is the trending topic. So to me, men are kind of simple, and I'm kind of like trying to prove this point. Like, what's the easiest way a girl has bagged you? Even if she ain't give you no play, what's one thing that she did where it's like she's a 4, but now she's a 10 just because she did this simple thing?
I don't know. Compliments are always nice.
We don't get them.
Dude,
so it feels good.
At my old job, I got told, I think 2 times that I had pretty eyes. And my whole day, I was like, look at me.
Yeah,
like, I could rule the world. But I'd say, I don't know, like compliments, like a real compliment. You know what I mean? Like, you have pretty eyes, or like,
hey man,
you're funny. I
get
guess.
compliment on my skin and my teeth a lot, so it's just all like, I'll take it. I take
Getting
it.
compliment on your teeth
had me smiling all day for no reason.
S tier compliment is saying someone telling you have nice teeth. Oh my god, that feels incredible. That right there. Somebody tells me that I have nice teeth. That game over.
Had this old lady in my job telling some Rocky, you have just the prettiest skin. I'm like, oh, you better be careful. I like wine. Don't tempt me. She's like touching 70. I was like, ooh, my girl almost lost one. Hold on. But yeah, I take it. We don't get them much, man.
Would never. At least I don't. You apparently could get them all the time, but
Old people.
But
old people love me.
yeah, I rarely.
I
get
stay
them.
in my lane. I be real friendly to the old people. But I don't know. I remember this one time this girl picked my nose. Strange, odd, a little bit weird and disgusting, but I thought about that all week.
Like picked it like 4 boogers.
Yeah, like she like, you got a booger in your nose. I was like, you gonna get it? You know, trying to be funny and smart, and she really got it.
Oh, she really went up in there.
Yeah, and I was just like, this may be wifey, ma.
Wow. I don't know if that's what would.
This is in high school, so I was just like, yo, I actually may marry.
No, she picked my nose earlier.
Yeah, you know, I
That was
ain't never had
crazy.
I ain't never had a booger pick.
Might as well have the grapes and the fan going, you know?
Yeah, hey, you know. But yeah, like it don't take much, man. A simple compliment or like a random weird act. Like I feel like as nasty as it sounds, but you'll also gain brownie points. But it depends on how deep and big you make it. Don't be disgusting. But if you fart in front of a dude,
As a chick,
yeah.
I mean, my ex did it. We just been together that long.
But see, I'm talking about y'all not together.
Yeah, I don't do that.
That's all just
Yeah, I
like,
don't-
It depends on how big and deep it is, of course. But I'm just all like, we chilling and she's giggling and a little.
Yeah, dude. If she's out here letting out like
Yeah, no,
pelvis
don't. Yeah,
shattering
no.
farts.
That's a thin line between gaining brownie points and losing brownie points. You rip one,
If one
you'll
slips,
never hear from me again.
if one slips, that's whatever.
If
it happens.
if it stinks, you'll never hear from me again.
But if
But
you're
like
out
you said,
here,
if it's a question mark, like, huh? Like what? Like what?
but if she's out here doing like a pelvis rattling fart,
No, hit you.
then no.
Or just sit there and hit you with the pull my finger and then yeah, you're
If a
probably
girl
on the
ever
block list.
If a girl ever told me to pull her finger, I would just tell her to leave. Then I wouldn't even.
Don't even want to know.
I wouldn't even get to
bro, can you
the
imagine if she
punchline.
queefs?
Oh, see, I forget they can even do that. Honestly, I'm not gonna
I'm over
lie.
here thinking of farts. I'm like, pull my finger and then she fart. I'm like, oh, but what if it was the other fart?
It's a front fart.
Yeah, I don't think we could be friends.
I forget girls can
That'd
even
be-
do that.
That'd be cringy. On command,
I think they can. I think some can.
it's talented.
I've seen it on the internet.
I have that one white girl. And she
The one in
looks
the
like she.
the one. You,
Yeah,
have you seen the one in the girl in the Spider-Man suit?
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah.
That's what I was.
I was like, at
That is
first she was like
disgusting.
kind of hot, and then she started doing that,
Like,
and I was
never
like,
mind.
okay, yeah, they had us in the first half.
They got to be trolling, man. They got to be ladies. Can y'all really do? I don't care. Never mind. Don't answer that.
That's more like
Don't answer that.
That's more like a Google like a Google
Yeah,
question.
because if it no, that'd be disgusting.
Actually, you know what? I don't want to know.
Yeah, at all. That's why I was just like, never mind. Don't answer that. Don't answer that. What's something that you're embarrassed about that you've done or did that you just refuse to tell the world what you're willing to open
Oh,
about
so you
it
just want
today?
me to tell it on here, and to God knows who. Something I'm embarrassed about.
That you never told anybody, or not even that you're embarrassed about. Something that you just, well, yeah, I guess embarrassed about. That'd be the go-to. Not necessarily embarrassed, but like you
Something I'm not gonna do or say or whatever in front of
Yeah.
a lot of people.
you didn't mind it at the time, but you low-key regret it, but not really. But you wouldn't tell nobody about it.
Oh, jeez, that's deep. That's a deep question. God, I don't know. I can't think of anything off the top of my head.
I got two.
I'm pretty much I'm a very much like everything on the table kind of guy. You know what I mean?
Me too, until it's not.
Yeah, until I'm like alone.
It's like-
I'm just getting like weird.
Like I feel like I don't know. I got a lot of stuff that I don't mind saying out loud or letting people know because I'm pretty much an open book until I actually do that one thing, and I'm just all like, I don't think I could say this one. And my whole goal was to do it just to tell everybody, but now it's just like, I don't think I want to.
Yeah.
Like that, baby. But I don't know. There's two that pops up in the back of my head, and I'm low key nervous to say. That's why I wanted you to go first.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't think of anything that like I don't.
I don't want nobody to like.
It would be like considered embarrassing or something that like I don't do in front of people. I don't know. I also don't think about it. I could do 100 things that are like weird as hell, but like
You ain't never had that one moment where you're like, yeah, can't nobody know about this. No Diddy.
no Diddy.
Was this guy in college?
Yeah, no.
It's like with a carrot.
Can nobody know about this?
Let
Let me speak into a microphone about the one thing that no no one can know about.
Please, I promise I'm not crazy. You know, you ain't got to send me no hotline number or nothing like that. I tried waterboarding myself.
See? Okay. This goes back to what you just mentioned earlier. Guys are simple ass creatures. Let me guess, you were just sitting around the house and you saw something and you were like, I did. It can't be that bad, right?
I did.
And then you went over to the sink and you put a washcloth on your face and you just did it.
The tub and the hand towel. But yeah, I did that exact story. Like you were in my house. You know exactly what down. Sitting here watching fucking Mythbusters, thinking the Chinese don't know torture like that, bro. It ain't that bad.
Come on, they're Chinese.
Grabbed them. Right? They're little. They barely get over 105 pounds.
Yeah, they're not that crazy.
Yeah, man. Watching Mythbusters, I was like, bro, it ain't that serious. Grabbed a hand towel, sat down on my floor, leaned my head back against the bathtub, filled a pitcher up with water. It just poured and about died. Even when I yanked the towel off, all the water was still in there. I couldn't breathe worth a damn for like 5 seconds.
Honestly, I feel like I've also done that one time.
And I was like,
but
holy shit. Like, bruh, it felt terrible.
I think I did that one time. I think I was in the shower one time when I was in like middle or high school, and I was like, well, let's see if it's that bad. And I think I just put it on my face and then just stuck my face like under the shower. And it was like 5 seconds, and I was like,
yeah, it's something about a wet rag and water. I'm like, yo, yeah, there's that.
There's no air getting through anything
whatsoever. Even after you yank it off, it's just all like, nah. It's like choking on ice. You got to wait for that sucker to melt or run down.
Yeah.
But yeah, I told my girl, and she was pissed.
I was gonna say, imagine if she like just came home,
walked in.
She was like, "What are you doing?"
She's a little dark. She was probably like, "You couldn't just eat a bullet."
You couldn't have waited.
Yeah, you know,
you could have waited till I got home. I would have done it for you.
So you're just looking for attention, you know?
Wow, your attention seeing is really getting out of control,
basically,
Rocky.
Living with a therapist, she knows the signs. He's not serious. But yeah, she was pissed. She was like, "What are you f***ing stupid?"
Yes, I'm a man.
Basically. But yeah, that's one thing I ain't never really told nobody. Probably like a handful of people, but I was like, yeah, that's not the go-to. They know what they're talking about. They know what they're talking about. They know what they're doing.
I really don't know of anything, like, just off the top of my head that's, like, so, like, weird or, like, dumb. And believe me, I've done plenty of dumb things in my life.
Yeah, but there's only two that popped in my head. I ain't gonna say the other one. But, yeah, that's, like, number one. I feel like I shouldn't tell nobody.
No, you just told... whoever.
It's been, like I say, it's been long enough. It's been long enough.
I've fully recovered from the waterboarding incident of 2022.
But yeah, if you guys don't watch Mythbusters, great show since the early 2000s. Been holding me down.
Oh. Did you watch any of the college basketball stuff?
Speaking of, no, I have not.
If you say Caitlyn Clark, I'm going to jump across this table. What?
That's what I was about to say. Caitlyn Clark been putting up points, bro. Like,
dude, I get it.
She's been dropping them, bro.
I get it. She's good. This is going to be an unpopular opinion.
Opinion court.
Yeah. I get it. She's good. She can just pull up from, like, the logo. That's fantastic for her. I'm so happy for her. I don't care anymore. I'm so tired of hearing about her. She's like, it's become so like oversaturated. And I'm not just saying this for the record. I'm not just saying this because she's a woman. I said the same thing about LeBron. I still can't stand LeBron James. And honestly, like the majority of the NBA. So we get it. she's good. She's gonna get drafted to the WNBA, and then she's gonna go on
cares?
and then everybody's gonna forget about her
That's
because
true too.
the whole WNBA is irrelevant.
You beat me to it, man. You beat me to it. I was just about to say, nah, man, stand on business. You're saying it because she's a woman, and that's fine. All we do is we're appreciating the highlights. We're appreciating the first take. When we wake up in the morning, we appreciate the pull-up game, the make our motivational week more motivational. But yeah, nobody's gonna watch her when she's in the WNBA. Nobody watches the WNBA.
No.
So enjoy your time in college because usually we don't remember females' names.
And it's over. She's done.
Yeah. I mean, call me a sexist, call me what you want, but facts are facts. I just wish you guys would prove me wrong. You can't name 10 WNBA players, yet alone 3. And that's without Brittany Griner or who was under Kobe's wing, Leslie.
I have no
idea. See what I mean? Nope.
I think Brittany Griner.
And I only know her because she got locked up. She did a bid in Germany.
What's her name? Kelsey Plum? I don't even know who she plays for. I just know the name. But I actually saw a thing not too long ago. There was a guy doing like a guy on the street thing. And he went up. He was just going up to random people that had like sports, like NBA gear on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What's your favorite team?
Name 3, like 5 WNBA teams. And they were like,
Oh, we should do that. Cash out on like $100 and just walk up to everybody on the street and be like, give us 5 WNBA players.
I'll give you $5 if you can name 5 WNBA players. And I guarantee you they can't.
I'll throw in an extra 100 if you could give me the top 3 shooting guards.
Does the WNBA stream on the same stuff as like the NBA?
I believe so.
Or is it like a different thing?
They shouldn't have their own network. There's more sports network for women out there?
I don't know.
I thought they all came on all ESPN, NBA kind of genre.
It's probably just down at the bottom. You got to really scroll to find it.
I would assume. I ain't going to play them like that because they're women, but I'm just thinking less ratings. They'll probably shoot across the screen or something like that.
Yeah. I mean, like if you're watching a game, like an NBA game, the score will pop up,
And just to be fair, it's just like we're not hating because you're women. Absolutely not. Y'all just suck.
Well, there was like that. I saw that there was that meme that
don't ever get it twisted. Don't think like we're just talking trash because we're men and we're thinking women are inferior. Oh God, no, you're definitely superior. Y'all have all the power. We don't even know if God is a woman or not because the closest thing we get to that is y'all because y'all the only people that can create life. But other than that, when it comes to sports and hard labor and debating and anything, y'all suck.
I think women get more of the brains. Guys get
Do
more. They? Yeah, dude. There's a reason women live longer than men. It's because we're stupid.
But
women aren't typically dumb. I mean, don't get me wrong. There are dumb women out there for sure.
I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to agree to disagree on that one because their brains emotionally. Nah, man, that ain't they.
But they have the whole
emotionally unstable, bro.
They have that whole like maternity thing, you know what I'm saying? Like when they have kids or even if they don't, there's always like the mom in the group, like the group of friends, there's always like the mom that's like, oh, nobody, like don't get blackout.
Because nobody gives dad a chance. I don't think we're failures, man. I just think we found 1,000 ways that it doesn't work. Shout out to Thomas Edison or Abraham Lincoln. I forgot who said that.
One of those guys.
But yeah, but yeah, I just feel like we test stuff for women because if it was up to women,
we're the test dummies.
Yeah, it's like if it was up to women and their knowledge, we wouldn't have highways.
I guess
we wouldn't have land. We wouldn't have properties. We wouldn't have running water.
This is becoming a very sexist episode.
Yeah, unfortunately, but I'm just saying, who's going to hunt and go get it?
True.
Y'all can cook it all day, figure out the herbs and spices and some more stuff, because damn sure we can't.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat something. If it doesn't kill me, that's the go-to.
I just tried to waterboard myself in the bathtub.
Yeah, basically, exactly. Like 5 minutes ago, you just heard me about waterboarding myself. So clearly, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing when it comes to surviving. That's all women right there.
Coughing and struggling But no,
we go to women to survive, but we are the ideas. Women put the ideas in play.
I just wanted to get that out. That I'm so tired of hearing about Caitlyn Clark. I'm so tired. We get it. She's a woman that's really good at basketball. Can we move on now? She's done. She's going to the WNBA. And no one's ever going to care about her ever again. I got this
thing where it's like women are, I don't know, like God bless women to just double anything that comes in their life. So it's just like, I don't know how they're not good at sports.
I don't know.
Like, for instance, you give a woman a house, she makes it a home through like the decorations or just the groceries or just the whole interior design, that open space that smell
Family-
good.
Family recipes are
Yeah,
usually passed down by
like,
grandmothers
mothers and exactly,
you know,
'cause
stuff
they
like that.
figure out how to make stuff work.
Make it good.
Yeah, you give a woman hate. Hell, have no fury like a woman's stone. She'll three-peat your ass. House, car, and children, bro. It's over. So you know what I'm saying? Or you give a woman love. She'll give you life. Whole kid, family, whole nine. So it's just all like, how are y'all not good in sports, man? We teach y'all how to dribble the rock. How are y'all not Steph Curry?
Well, I saw a meme that it said, "What's one reason Caitlyn Clark can't go to the NBA?" One line was Draymond Green. Get choked out in like 30 seconds.
Basically, she can go. Just wait till he retires. He is on one. Draymond, he's tripping. I think it's his age kicking in. He just become grumpy because it's the fact that he doesn't see what he's doing wrong. That's what gets me.
Yeah, him and Klay Thompson. They have, I think it's their podcast, but they cut it so that you didn't get like the good part of what they were talking about. But it started with Draymond Green saying, like, look, when I get ejected or whatever, attack, like whatever in a game, what genuinely goes through your mind? Like, how does that make you feel like as a teammate when that happen, when I do something and that happens to me? And then, of course, that's right when they cut it. So Klay Thompson, you didn't get to hear Klay Thompson, what he said.
They're going to make you click that link and listen.
Yeah.
Because we're like, dude, you cost us points. You cost us games. Like,
I mean, he's out here like kicking people in the dick.
Yeah,
and, like,
you know what I'm saying?
Like literally people in like a chokehold.
Yeah.
Like
Just straight backhanding him off the foul and everything. He be wilding. How about your boy Meek Mill? Speaking of sporting events.
What about him now?
Did you see him at WrestleMania?
Oh, when he was yelling at The Rock?
Get up!
Oh! I almost said that to you.
I was like, yo, he's not making his allegations any better, bro.
You know, I just pictured him like, get up!
Get up! All scared.
Hands on the face.
Reaching for him and everything.
On his neck. Like, get up! I don't know, dude. He
sounded about sus as all get out.
I think he needs to just go ahead and come out, man.
Yeah, mine as well, bro.
I mean, we're on to you.
Mine as well.
We are on to you, Meek Mill. Go ahead and
he has yet to say anything besides no, he's not.
Rip the Band-Aid off, dude.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he's even watched the Andrew Schultz special of him going on him, and his reply was like, yo, I never laughed that hard about being gay in my life. I'm like, that was your reply?
Was
that what you...
Of everything you could have said. That's what you said?
So that's you coming out. That's what you're saying?
I think it's I don't know. Maybe he never will actually come out, but I mean,
and then he's suing Diddy for the leaks.
Of course. Even though he was calling him daddy in the pool and
no women around.
Well, now there's the whole thing, of course. We've talked about the possibility of Meek Mill and Diddy being in a relationship.
Not in a relationship.
No, that's what I've heard. I've heard they're in like a very like a secretive like elite relationship, and by elite I mean like the
behind
elite.
closed doors kind of deal. Like got to get to the door through the door of the door.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like Diddy got plenty of weird relationships like that. I don't think that's like going to be his main squeeze. Like you said, he probably was using Cassie to save face for like social media because when gay people be gay, they love to put their women on the front line because they ain't ready to come out yet.
Yeah.
And it'd be like somebody they're paying off. So I feel like figure out that was Cassie's little payoff. Be quiet about my gay allegations because that's the whole Hollywood world. Because you got to think about Blueface.
Right.
All his girls say like, yeah, he like gay porn and some more stuff.
Yep.
Usher.
Yeah.
Kirk Franklin even.
Who was it the other day?
Not gay, but addicted to porn.
Who was it the other day? Oh my God, this is gonna drive me crazy. They were gonna make. I don't know when exactly this was, but it was going to be a group, and it was going to be Diddy, Usher.
Oh yeah.
Who else was it?
Pharrell. And
who was the fourth?
Not Tyrese.
Akon? It wasn't Akon.
No, it wasn't Akon. It was somebody. Timberland? No.
I think it may have been Akon.
I don't think it was Akon. I know it had to been like another. I want to say it was another Virginia thing, but. And it was like it just didn't go through for whatever reason. Diddy, Usher, Pharrell. Who was it? Because it was somebody else.
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z. There it was.
God. That was going to drive me insane.
Yeah, because I was like, was somebody dealing with Virginia people back in the day? Yeah.
Interesting. That would have been a powerhouse.
Oh,
group.
yeah.
I mean, that would have been like every genre covered.
Oh yeah, that would have been crazy, and especially how all of them got an ear for music.
Yeah.
I think the only one that didn't belong was probably Diddy, because I don't think Diddy really has that ear.
Yeah, I feel like I could see him in that situation doing sort of more like behind the scenes stuff, like, you know, like the label stuff and what Diddy does.
He just don't mind getting his hands dirty, so he does a lot of grimy stuff for his money.
Whatever you got to do.
Any words of the wise? Any special advice?
Like I said, I don't think it was last. Maybe it wasn't last episode. I don't know. You know, it's a tough world out there. Just put your head down, keep grinding, get through it, take it a day at a time. That's all you can do.
Yeah, man.
Control what you can control and go on with life.
It's not as much how many times you have fallen, but about many times you get up.
Get up!
Love, peace, and Afro Grease.
Until next time.